I'm here at the LIMS show with Ian Cullen from Sound Technology. He's going to show us a new piece of software from Propellerheads, and this is called Record. And he's going to tell us that it's not a DAW, because although it's for recording and it's for mixing, it's for those people who find DAW software too intimidating. So this is another approach. Is that correct?
Well, that's right. This is recording software for musicians rather than engineers. So Propellerhead had really looked at the way people work, how musicians want to record, developed a new bit of software from the ground up. So it uses the latest technology, the latest processing capability of today's machines. And they've looked at the things that people absolutely need and taken out all the extraneous stuff that you don't. But they want you to sound very good. So the quality of this software is extraordinary. And that starts with the mixer, which is the heart of this new software, which is a model of an SSL 9000. Follows the complete signal path of that console with the dynamics on every channel, EQ on every channel, effect sends, it's got the bus compressor. So you've got that processing on every single channel. The second window is the rack. So Reason users will be familiar with the philosophy of putting devices, virtual devices, into a rack, cabling it however you want to cable that, or of course it will auto patch itself just like Reason does. You'll see immediately some new devices in Record that aren't in Reason. One of those is the Line 6 guitar amp, which is a fully licensed virtual pod from Line 6 with a number of amp models included. And then finally it's the arrange page, just you'd expect to see, the sequencer page we call it. And this links through to the console, just as you'd expect any other piece of recording software to do.
And I believe you've got some rather special time manipulation features in there, time stretching, that kind of thing.
Yeah, one of the tricks this does is a very high level time stretching algorithm, which can take a whole track and change the tempo of the audio, of course, in real time. And it can be very difficult to hear here, but the quality is just exceptional. And it does all work in real time.
Yeah. It's rather difficult to hear that under show conditions, but it does actually sound very smooth.
The idea is very smooth, very musical, and it's doing the whole track at once. No functions to pre-program, it's all automatic.
I also believe you've taken a different approach to plugins in so much as you don't use conventional plugins, allegedly because they make writing the software more difficult, they can make the thing unstable. So you give people the things that they would expect to find in plugins already built into the program.
Well, that is true. I mean, Record is designed to be a software application in its own right. So it comes with a number of effects included. It comes with a sound module included called the ID8. If you happen to be a Reason owner, Record will recognise that Reason's on your machine and automatically give you access to all the devices that Reason has. So it's not rewired, it's not running the two applications and cabled together. It is fully integrated into Record and acts just as one application. You can load Reason songs directly into Record and treat it just as one application. That's right, there are no third-party plugin capability, and there's some reasons for that. Historically, Reason users will know this is the same situation, they don't run plugins. Technically, you wouldn't be able to do this software with plugin capability. It's so DSP efficient. The multi-core processing is extraordinary, tracing out the processing across all cores. You couldn't do that with a layer of plugins in between. Also, you can save a Record song as a single file. In fact, it does that automatically. So when you export a song, it is a single file with everything inside it that you would need, which is then transferable to anybody else working with Record. Of course, it can be quite a big file, but it's very easy to transfer big files these days. It means you have 100% compatibility between Mac, Windows, any users. No issues whatsoever.
And the Line 6 collaboration is interesting because presumably if you already own a Line 6 pod and you've bought some additional line models for that, amp models for it, can you then use those additional models within here?
That's exactly right. So as default you get a number of models with the software that comes with it, both on the guitar side and on the bass side. If you do happen to own a Line 6 interface, even the cheapest little tone port GX, as soon as you plug that in, Record recognises it automatically and gives you access inside the software of all the models that came with that device. If you've purchased extra ones or made your own, then they appear in Record as well.
Right, so guitarists are obviously a big target market.
They are a very big target market, yeah.
So any idea when this is going to ship and roughly what we might have to pay for it?
I know exactly when it's going to ship. It's going to be 090909, so 9th of September it will be available in the shops. It's going to be roughly 249 ink VAT.
That sounds really good.
And there will be an upgrade, we call it an upgrade path, but a special package for existing Reason users. So if you're a Reason owner, you can upgrade to Record for around about £109.
Very attractive.
We think so.
Yeah, thanks Ian.
No problem, thanks.